Welcome to today's tutorial. I am Chisom. So today we'll be drafting a basic bodice using Natalie Bray's method. If you're new to my channel or you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe and turn the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos. I post quite educative and interesting videos. Please leave me a comment. I'll be reading your comments. If you have any question, drop it at the comment section. So let's begin. The measurements needed for this are the shoulder, the bust, the chest width, the back width, hip, waist, hip, CB length to waist, that is from the nip at the back to the waist, your natural waist level. Then true bust line. True bust is taken from the MP to your bust point. Then bust width, also known as nipple to nipple. So you'll be needing your tape, your ruler, your curved rulers, and as well use this. So next is to get your proportion. So the proportion that we'll be using will be taken from the textbook. And so to know the proportion I'm going to use, the bust determines the proportion you're going to use. For me, my bust measurement is 94 cm. 94 cm is my bust measurement. So I don't have 94 on this table, so you use the one that is closer to it, and this is 96. So it's advisable to use one. Instead of using less, I use the one that is just, this is 96. So I'm going to use this proportion. So my point O, I've written this out. Where did I write? So my point O is 3.5 centimeter. My back neck width is 7.5. Depth of armhole is 22 cm, and this helps to fix the depth of your armhole. Then back UP 60, back UP 6. My dart width is 8 cm. So I've taken this proportion from this table. 96 corresponds with my measurement, so I've taken all this proportion here. This has been taken, I've taken this measurement on myself. So next is to get your paper size. So the formula for paper size is half hip plus 3 cm or half bust plus 5 cm, whichever one is bigger. So my half hip is bigger, so I'm using half hip plus 3 cm. This so is 57. That is the paper size that I'll be using. So now to mark my point O is 3 cm. I've done the paper size already, so this is 57 cm. And remember, you don't have to start your construction from the edge of the paper. You leave margin by the side and at the top, so that when this want to tear or your paper start to tear, it does not start from your construction. So it's advisable to leave margin. So you can see from this table, look at the margin at the top, here, there. So there is margin. Leave margin. Don't start your construction from the edge of the paper. So I'm going to mark my point O. My point O is 3.5. So starting from here, you point out 3.5 and level O. So every measurement starts from the point O. So from point O, I'll mark my bust line, which is 22 centimeter, taken from the proportion So 22, I'll write 22. From point O, I'll mark out my waist, my length to waist, which is 40. My length to waist is 40 centimeter. You label 40 centimeter. Then from your waist, you mark your hip measurement, and it's 22 centimeter from your length to waist, which is fixed. 22 centimeter. This is 62. From your waist, you mark 22 centimeter for your hip. Next is to mark your across back. Your across back is 22 divided by 2. Half of your point O to your bust line is your across back. Note, if this is in fraction, you take it to the nearest whole number before dividing it. For instance, had it been I have 21.5, you take it to the nearest whole number, which is 23, then divide by 2. So for now, I have 22 centimeters, so half of it is 11. So my across back is 11. Right, 11. So you take all these measurements to the front, except the point O, the across back. But the 22, 40, and 62, which is my hip, have the same thing in common with this. So for accuracy, I always point out this. I'll point out my waist to this is 22 and 40. You lose your across back halfway because you don't have across back at the front. You have the chest. So next is to label all this. Oh, sorry, I didn't mark my shoulder. Shoulder is 3 cm below your shoulder, 3 cm below your point O, and it's fixed for all sizes. It is fixed for all sizes. It is fixed for all sizes. So you label, this is my shoulder. This is back width or across back. This is my bust line. This is waistline, and this is my hip line. Always label. Always label is important to do so. So next, on the point O, you mark your back neck width. My back neck width, taken from proportion, is 7.5. So I'll mark 7.5. 7.5. So that is my in the 7.5 you go up by 2 cm and label NP neck point 7.5 cm 2 cm. So next is to point out your half across back. So my across back is 40, so the half is 20. It's 20. See, 20. So I'll mark 20 on this line, 20 on my shoulder line and on the bust line. So this is 20. So on my bust line I'll point 20 out too. Then connect or join the 20 on bust line and the 20 on the shoulder. At this point you add 2 cm more, 2 cm more, and this is your SP, your shoulder point. So you connect MP to SP using a straight line. So this is your shoulder. So this is your shoulder. Next is to connect this end, your neck MP to your point O using a curve scale. So this is my neck line. On this point, this bust line, from this 22, from this 20, you mark your back UP, and my back UP is 6. So here you mark 6 centimeter. My label UP, this is 6 centimeter. So next you connect. Next you on this line you come down by 3 cm. This is a guideline for drawing your armhole, and the line formed, the angle formed by this bust line and on your across back or your bust width line, you point out 3 cm. This is also a guide in drawing your armhole. So you connect. So you connect your SP, passing through the guideline, the 3 cm here, 3 cm, and the 3 cm here too. So you connect, passing this through this from SP through this 3.5 3 cm, sorry, 3 cm to the UP. So you connect XP to UP. So this is your armhole. This is your armhole. Next is to point out your HP. Your HP is your hip point. I remember you have constructed this table with half hip plus 3 cm. So the 3 cm will be given it to the front. You just mark your quarter hip, which is 1/4 of your hip, and mine is 27. So here on the hip line, I'll point out 27. and label HP. HP is your hip point. So you point out H 27 cm. Then you connect UP to HP. Remember, your UP is on the arm point. You connect your UP to your HP with a straight ruler. So this is, it's advisable to give the 3 cm to the front. So when you're creating your cup, you have enough space for that. So for the time being, we'll move over to the front and we'll come back to the back later. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss my videos. So here at the front, the point O is at the edge of the paper. Here at the front, the point O is at the edge of the paper. So it's here. So here is the point O. And now you point out the same neck back width that you use for the back, for the front. So I pointed out 7.5. My back MP 7.5. You use the same for the front. So this is, and you label MP. So the shoulder at the back and at the front are not the same. For the front, the shoulder is at 4.5 for medium size, small to medium. Well, on the larger size, large to larger sizes is 4 cm and it's fixed. So the 4.5 cm is fixed. So you point out 4.5 cm for your shoulder. Then the base of neckline is 7.5 for small to medium size and 8 to 8.5 for large to larger sizes. So and medium size, this is my measurement. So 7.5, and this is fixed for everyone. The 7.5 is fixed for everyone. 7.5 is fixed. The for larger sizes is 8 to 8.5, which is also fixed. So next is to point out your across chest or your chest measurement. Ideally, you take this measurement from your MP to your chest level, or you use 4 cm above your bust point, above your bust line. So 4 cm above your bust line is your chest line. So I've marked that out. So this is my chest line. 4 cm above your bust line is your chest line. So now you square this measurement. So the chest so you bring this value down. I've marked 7.5, so I'll connect it to the 7.5 above. We connect it. So the angle formed by this, you mark 3 cm. On larger sizes, you use 3.5. So you mark 3 cm here. This is a guide to drawing your armhole, your neck line. So So this is my neckline. Next is to mark on your shoulder line 16.5, which is a guide to drawing your shoulder. So 16.5, this is a guide to drawing your shoulder. So on this is 16.5 and it's fixed. 16.5 cm is fixed for everyone. So on this 16.5, you keep your measurement scale or your ruler on your MP. Passing through this 16.5, you draw 22 cm on finished line, which will help us to draw our temporal shoulder. So 22 cm. This is the 22 cm here. So next is to point out. In order to draw our shoulder, we need to point out our quarter across chest. That is what the textbook, that is what Natalie Bray says, that you use your quarter across chest. But in order to have a fine princess style line that sits well, it's advisable you use, from experience, that you use your bust width or your nipple to nipple, same thing, nipple to nipple measurement. So my nipple to nipple measurement is 8 cm. So on your and on the point 8 cm, you come down by 2 cm, and you take this up. So for accuracy, I point out 8 cm up to, then you connect with a broken line, because this is not your actual shoulder dart, but rather a guide to drawing your shoulder dart. So on this point, you mark 2 cm in towards the left. This is our CF and that is our CB. So here you point 2 cm out, 2 cm in, and connect to the 2 cm down, 8 cm, 2 cm below your bust line. You connect. So from here, from this point, you mark out your, on this point you mark out your dart width, and my dart measurement is 8 cm. So from here, and it's taken from the proportion 8 cm, so you mark 8 cm, then connect it down to the 2 cm below your bust line. So this is 8 cm. So this is going out, this is your dart. That is your dart. So next is to confirm if this, my shoulder measurement is 14.5 cm. So you confirm if this is complete, is actually your bust measurement. So best way to do is just to add the value of your dart, which is 8, to my actual shoulder measurement, which is 14.5. So 14.5 plus 8 is 22.5. So you check, this is 22.5. You point it out. This is 2 cm more from the 2 cm from the 22 cm on finished line I've marked. So this is my shoulder. Name it SP. This is our temporal shoulder. Next is to point out the value of your across chest. My across chest or my chest width is 39 divided by 2, 19. So from here, from CF, jumping your dart to the other side until you mark 19. So this is here is 8.5. So you jump the dart and continue measuring till you get 19. So 19 cm, and you label CHP, chest point. So you bring the value of this chest down to your bust line. So best is to measure this. This is 21. So you mark it down on your bust line so that you have a straight line. So next is to connect your SP to your CHP, that's your chest point. SP to chest point using a straight line. Then you point out the middle point. This is 13 and the midpoint is 6.5. Then on the point, on the midpoint, you mark 1 cm. This is a guideline in drawing your armhole. At the angle formed by the bust line and your shoulder, the shoulder and your chest measurement, this angle formed by this, you mark 1.5. You mark 1.5, which is fixed. 1.5. You mark 1.5, which is fixed for as a guideline to drawing your front armhole. So this is 1.5 cm. Next, you connect your armhole. You connect XP, passing through this 1 cm. So then you connect this. Okay, before you do that, you get your front UP. Formula for getting your front UP is half bust plus 5 cm minus the back UP already obtained. So my half bust is 20. Okay, let me check my back UP. My back UP, take your back UP from this point to here that you have your UP. This is 26. So 26. My back UP is 26. And you measure from CB to your UP. That is your back UP. So to calculate your back UP is half bust plus 5 cm minus back UP already obtained. So my half bust is 47 plus 5, 52 minus 26, which is the back UP. So my front UP is 26. So from here, you mark, you start from CB, getting to this dark, that you jump it to the other side. So this is 8.2, you jump and continue from 8.2 at that leg till you get 26. So this is 26. This is my front UP, 26 cm. So then you connect this. You might not draw it once, so the major thing is just drawing it accurately. So this is my front UP, my front armhole. So next is to find our front HP. So remember when we did the rectangle for this, we used half hip plus 3 cm, and we only gave a quarter hip to the back. We didn't add the 3 cm. Sometimes you can actually give 1 cm to the back, but in this case we're going to give the 3 cm to the front. So my quarter hip is 27, plus the 3 cm is 30. So here you point out 30. This is 30 because we actually use the actual measurement to constructing this. So you connect UP to HP. You connect your UP to HP. So this is it. Do our first waist shaping. So for the waist shaping, we do 2 cm for the back at the waist, 2 cm for the back, and 1.5 for the front. This is fixed. You on the waist you mark 2 cm for the back and call it WP, and 1.5 for the front. 1.5. This WP, you either come down by 0.5 or 1 cm, so 0.0 to 1.5 cm at the WP. WP is the point that we have pointed out for our shaping, 2 cm in. So at this point, you come down by 0.5 to do 0.5 to 1 cm. So whatever you use for the back, you use it for the front. So I've used 1 cm. I'll use 1 cm for the front. 1 cm. You know, from here you go in by 2 cm, and a point of 2 cm you come down by 1 cm. Here you go in by 1.5, and a point of 1.5 you come down by 1 cm. If you use 0.5 for the back, you use 0.5 for the front. So whatever you use for the front, you use for the back. So next is to connect this point to your ordinary waist, your back waist, without taking anything out. So but for the front one, you come at the CF, you come down from 1.5 to 2.5 cm. This is to accommodate the tummy. So but I'm going to use 2 cm. I use 2.5 cm. Small size, you can use 1.5. So for me, I want it down using 2.5 cm. Then you connect this to the 1 cm at the side. So at the CF, come down by 1.5 to 2.5 cm, and I've used 2.5 cm. Here it's 1.5 cm, 1 cm. You connect UP to WP. Like so. Before you do that of the front, you locate your tool bust level, your tool bust line. And your tool bust line, you take the measurement from your MP. You take the measurement from your MP. So you take the measurement from your MP. And my tool bust measurement is 30 cm. So from MP, you measure 30 cm. 30 cm. Label true bust line. So my true bust line is 30 cm. So from here, because we are not pointed at the side, we make it curvy before connecting to your. So you use the curvy side of this scale. Curve it, then you connect to your WP. You're connecting here because we are not pointed on the side. So next, you connect to your hip. You connect this to your hip. On your scale. So this is it. Next is to do our waist shaping. This is our basic block without shaping. This is our basic block without shaping. We just the natural waist shaping. Next is to do our final shoulder. So first you crease this line. You crease to do our waist, our final shoulder. Decrease this. This is hard because it's cardboard. So decrease this. Then place this on the inner dart line. Connect XP SP to MP, or connect MP to SP using a straight line. Then you through to this point. Using your tracing wheel, you through to bring out the diamond shape. See? Then you pencil out. Shoulder, the final shoulder, as you can see. So next is our waist shaping. So waist shaping is kind of trying to get rid of excess. So the formula for our waist shaping is half waist plus 2.5 cm is, or you can use 1.1 cm to 3 cm. For smaller sizes, you use 1.5 cm. Then for medium sizes, you use 2 to 2 cm. So for on our waist, so for the waist shaping, we are going to do, you do 1.1 from 1.5 cm to 3 cm. For smaller sizes, you use 1.5 cm, as in half waist plus 1.5 cm. Then for medium sizes, you use 2.5 cm to 2 cm to 2.5 cm. But for larger sizes, you use 3 cm. So I'm going to do 2 cm, 2.5 cm. So for our waist shaping, so the formula for waist shaping is half waist, because I'm using 2.5 cm. So half waist plus 2.5 cm. So my half waist is 37 centimeter plus 2.5 centimeter, which gives me the 39.5. So my half waist is 37, and I'm adding 2.5 centimeter ease to my measurement, so which gives me 39.5 centimeters. So to achieve that, you measure from your CV on this, not lower waistline, this is lower waistline. This is lower waist line. So not on the lower waistline, on this upper waist, you measure. So on the upper waistline, you measure from CB, jumping these darts here, jumping these darts, you continue from the CF. This is 24.5. You jump these darts, continue from here till you establish 39.5. So whatever you have here is the reduction, what you remove from this to shaping it. So here I have 12 centimeter. Jumping to 12 centimeters. So what I'm going to remove from this block is 12 centimeter. So my reduction is 12 centimeter. So reduction is 12 centimeter. So I'm going to share it to the front and to the back. So I'll give 7 to the front and 5 to the back. So I've shared this reduction. I've given 7 to the front. So the CF 1 cm, the middle that's 4 cm, the side 2 cm. The back I've given back 5 cm. So CB 1.5 centimeter, the middle 2 cm, and the side 1.5 to complete it 5 cm. So to get the dart position for the back, you use your 1/4 of your bust measurement. So your across, to get that position for the back, you use 1/4 of your back width, which is 10. So here on the bust, on the waist, I'll mark 10 cm. 10 cm. I'll mark 10 cm on the lower waist. Then the one above will be 12 cm long. 12 cm. So I like accuracy. I'll point out 10 here. So I'll maintain a straight line. So this is 12 cm. And the one below is 13 cm. The one below is 13 cm. So from here, I'll point out 13 cm. This is 13 cm long and 12 cm long. So, and I've given the back the CB 1.5 cm. So here on the waistline, I'll mark 1.5 cm, then connect to the across back. So you connect the 1.5 to across back. You cannot give more than more than 2 cm to the across back. You should not give more than 2 cm to the CB. So here, the middle, I've marked out 2 cm, so 1 cm on both sides. 1 cm here and 1 cm here. So this is 1 cm, 1 cm. Side. So the side, I've marked out, I've given the side 1.5 cm. 1.5 cm. So you connect to your UP. Then finish to your waist, your hip. So we're done with the back. We'll move over to the front side. So for the front, we have marked for the CF, we are going to give it 1 cm. 1 cm. You shouldn't give the CB and the center front takes limited size, so you cannot give more than 1 cm to the front. So for the back, for the middle dart, we are going to use the exact thing that we have used to get this dart, which is our nipple to nipple, so that it will run smoothly into one another. So we have used 8 cm here, so we'll use the same for the waist. So 8 cm on the lower waist, and for this front dart, it is the above length of the front dart line is 13 cm. 13 cm, and for the lower it is 15 cm. 15 cm long. So this is 15 cm, and we have given the middle 4 cm. So we'll mark 2 cm on both sides. 2 cm here, 2 cm, then connect to the apex of this line, and you connect to the base, then same with the below. So this is 2 cm and this is 2 cm. So this is 13 cm long and 15 cm long. Remember that this don't have to touch your true bust line. It should be 2 cm lower. If this gets to your true bust line, you reduce it, but mine is actually fine. It's actually fine. So for the side, we have given 2 cm to the side. 2 cm, so we mark 2 cm here, then connect to this true bust line, not directly to the under bust. You connect to the 2 cm, then you finish down. So this is it. So next is to check our shoulder dart, the back shoulder dart, to know if it's more than or excess. So here my shoulder is 14.5 and here we have 15.5. So in order to remove this, either you have a dart or you move it from the side. So I have 1 cm extra, so we just mark 1 cm in here. You can actually remove everything here, but make sure you don't pass this. Once you pass through this, you're eating into your across back or your back width measurement. So here, either you have a dart. If I want to have a dart, which I don't want to have, but let me show you how to do it. So my shoulder is 14.5, so you just mark 7.2 from here and 7.2 from here. So automatically this is your dart, and this is 8 to 9 cm long. This is how to mark your back dart, but I don't want a dart on this. This is 1 cm extra. So what you do, this is just showing you how to do your dart in case you have excess. So I just mark 1 cm here and cut it out. One cm here and cut it out. So where is my and connect back to this. So I'll cut this out. This is now my new SP shoulder point. If you have any question, don't hesitate to drop your question. This is our this is your basic bodice. Always remember to label. Top line, and we use half hip plus 3 cm. Thank you for staying with me, and do have a wonderful day. If you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please subscribe and the notification bell so that you don't miss our videos. Thank you, and God bless you.